Today I'm taking a walk in Wilverley Enclosure in the New Forest with my dogs Bracken and Willow. Glad you could join us. Off into Wilverley this morning with the little one. There he is, coming through. We're taking the first path down. The autumn colours are looking wonderful. It really is a lovely time of year in the New Forest. The leaves are now off the... Thanks Bracken, right in camera shot. Most of the leaves are now off the trees, forming a lovely carpet on the ground. Letting a little bit more light in. As you can probably hear, it's raining and an aircraft is going over the top. One of the shelters the kids make in the woods. See these all over in Wilverley. The woods are so atmospheric at this time of year. You can just see the variety of trees, depth of colours, absolutely stunning. The recent storms brought some trees down there. The normal path has been a bit blocked, but we managed to find a way through. Slightly easier for corgis than it was for me, to be honest. We just come from the area with bracken and the fallen leaves. Now we're just coming into the conifer area. You can see the contrast. The browns have gone and now into a marshy area. Marshy? Not really. Mossy. That's what I'm looking for. Mossy area. Yeah. It's a lovely place, this, one of my favourite walks. We're just on the lookout at the moment because there's supposed to be some forestry work going on. And don't want to get caught up in that. I'm also contemplating putting on my waterproof trousers because this is getting a little bit heavier. What you found, Willow? Please don't eat it. Dropping back down now, we're going to go to one of the forestry tracks. When we first started coming to Wilverley, that's all I really used was the forestry tracks. I was a bit frightened of getting lost in amongst all these trees. But once you venture off, the rewards are amazing. Not to mention the wet feet. That is one good thing the forestry tracks are good for, is avoiding wet feet. But yeah, it's a lovely day. The rain's doing what rain does. But yeah, this was out onto a forestry track. We're on this for a few hundred yards and then we come off it again, go off on another little side route. What have you been finding, Willow? Just had a squirrel run across us, so she's a bit fidgety at the moment. She wants to find another one. There you go, out onto the forestry track. And we'll actually go along here and then, I don't know if you could see it, but up that track there. Just coming out of this now, we've got conifers to the left of us, just ducking to get out of the way of that one. And then you pan round and it opens up into the beautiful beach, tall and proud. One thing I have been noticing today is the amount of fungi and mushrooms that are about. And of course, now I've got my camera out, I can't see a single one. There does appear to be loads this year. I'll try and find some in a second, and then we can somebody can tell me what they are. Ah, there you go. We've got a little one there. I don't know what that little red thing is. I'm no good with mushrooms. It's I like looking at them. I wouldn't want to eat one. Well, look, and then once you get your eye in, you see that there's this little fella down here. He's got some mates. Yeah. Once you get your eye in, oh, there we go. Seeing loads now. Seen tons of these this morning. Don't know what it is. And then we've got loads of these ones as well. These lovely darker ones. Yeah. Been lovely this morning. Coming out of this woodland into another track. This time we just go straight ahead. This is quite a nice track. Normally lose the dogs at some point as they fly off into the conifers on the right. But there you go, try and keep them in front of me. As they get behind you, suddenly turn around and find out you've got no dogs. Normally we see more people in here, but I think people have probably been put off by the Forestry Commission signs saying they're going to be doing some work and it could be dangerous. I took the chance. It's still quite early. Hopefully they'll not be started yet. Managing to keep Willow in front of me and big boys at the back, as always. I find if I stay in the middle of them, then they don't tend to run off. If they gang up, their obedience control tends to deteriorate and I can end up just standing around on my own for a bit. But yeah, this is a nice path, nice and dry. Where we used to live in Sussex, this time of year all the paths are looking fairly muddy and torn up. It's one of the great things about being down here. You can always find a path that you can walk on without getting too wet. It's a real joy. A couple of weeks ago we had a big tree come down here. Forestry had to come in and rip it all out because it blocked this path, but they've done a wonderful job. Unfortunately it was a conifer, which is not a great deal of use to me as a wood turner. If it had been a beech I'd have been slightly more excited, but also slightly upset because they are wonderful trees and I hate to see them come down. But yeah, this was quite a large conifer that got taken out. Yeah. Brecon never wanders off too far. Likes to know where his party is. Willow, less concerned. More concerned with squirrels. Having said that, she just turned around to make sure I was still here, or why I was talking about her anyway. So, we'll carry on up here for a bit. At this time of year it's handy to know where you're going because all the leaves are down and we've got no chance of seeing the path, but I know the path goes up there. But I've just come across this old man of the forest. Not as big as some, but oaks always look like wizened old men to me. There's a lot of oak in here, beech, bit of silver birch growing, and back there we had some sweet chestnut back there. Lovely stuff to turn, makes a lovely smell. Not overly keen on the oak for turning, tends to blacken your tools. The sun's beginning to come out now, which is nice, and I'm just trying to find the what's called by my wife the magic tree. I haven't been this way for a while, so it'll be interesting. Brecon, watch out, there's lots of these beech nuts, seeds. Brecon hates them. He'll be Willow's a bit of a trooper. Brecon will stop at the first sign of what we call a paw incident. Anything sharp near his paws, he's stopping. That's my job. So I'm going to carry on up here and see if I can find this tree. If I find it, I'll video it. Somehow managed to miss the magic tree. But, I'll save that one for another day then. But we're coming up to the car park now, and the end of a nice walk. That's been about an hour, which is long enough for the corgis these days. We've seen some friends, done some barking. Well, I saw a deer. There's a runner coming up. And now Brecken is behind, but because of the runner, will come and run up towards me, which is always nice. Otherwise I have to wait beside the car for him to ordain that he's going to join me. But yeah, that was the path we went down originally. So we've done a nice little circle. Yeah, and I've got 2 dogs, so yeah, successful walk. Loads more people arriving now. Probably just finished the school run or whatever. And coming up here with their dogs. Time for me to go home. I hope you enjoyed the walk today. If you did, please subscribe, because it's my intention to be putting some more up in the future at various places around the New Forest, and maybe even some longer walks where perhaps the corgis won't be coming along with me. See you soon.